Okay. You definitely want to hang out with us for a few minutes here. We're finishing up a really cool Tune Ready track, but we're also going to have George versus Daniel for the best beef jerky in the entire world right here. And it's Hal's Beef Jerky right here. And Hal sent us just an amazing package of beef jerky, didn't he, George? He sent me 6 packs of the $20, $120 worth.
You gave one away already.
Well, I mean, it's hard to. I've already ate through one bag. I was going to try to hold it until we competed for it, but I'm going to put you versus Daniel. I've got an idea, and I'm gonna award one of y'all some beef jerky before this little session is over. So, hey, look, if you've never had Hal's Beef Jerky, it's the best beef jerky in the universe. And you want to win.
Yeah.
You'd do, what would you do, Preacher, for some of this? I mean, I'm about to put you to the test here, but I mean, would you'd try to swim across a river full of crocodiles and alligators to get some of this. If you saw a package of this laying on the other side of the bank, I know I would.
Yes.
You would?
I would.
You would not.
If you're interested in some of this, Hal he just blessed us with a bag of this, and I just want to brag on him.
6 bags of it.
Hal's Beef Jerky. Look him up. I think we tagged him in this post. Click on there, and he'll make your day with this. But I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm gonna do while we're finishing up this Tune Ready track. I want y'all to be thinking about this. If you were the spokesperson for Hal's Beef Jerky, short, minute long, I'm gonna sell you some beef jerky, and it's easy to sell because it's so amazing.
It is very
so
good.
George versus Daniel, George versus the Preacher, who can sell it the best? And I'm gonna award y'all a bag of it. Ha ha!
Hooray, son!
Here's what I thought about. Just to give you an idea. I'm going to be the judge of it. Rhett's tied up with some other work right now, but I just thought about how this beef jerky improves your life. If you're not eating Hal's Beef Jerky as a part of your daily regimen, you're not living to your full potential. Are you, George?
No, you're not. That's correct. You're not.
You add this beef jerky into any situation. Like, I've got my daughter's wedding coming up, and guess what I'm going to do as I'm going down the aisle to get my mind off of everything I'm doing? I'm going to be, in one hand, I'll be holding hers. The other hand, I'm going to be holding 2 pieces of beef jerky to get me through this thing.
Your wife is going to stab you in the eye.
It's that good. Let's say you've got a confrontational meeting coming up that you don't want to be a part of. Okay. Preacher, first thing you do, you're meeting with the deacons, and it's about to be bad.
They're discussing the sound system.
If I was that deacon, first thing I do is hand you a bag of this and get you chewing on that, and that's going to take your mind off everything. It's going to put you in a better mood. That's what I'm saying. That's the idea. Come up with a selling point.
Ours is going to be a minute long. His was like 5.
Right.
But I was making some great points. I was just going to get y'all some. Think about it while George is going to put some bongos on this track. This track is for sale, $10.95. Check this out.
This is Tundesigner.
He was thinking about that precious
about
beef
the other
jerky.
one.
He was thinking beef jerky.
This is Tundesigner.
I like it up high like you're doing. Or, yeah.
Okay.
Let that man do what he do.
Make sure we're actually live here.
We are.
This is Tundesigner. Verse 1.
Yeah. I like them bongos.
First chorus. Turn around. Second verse.
Y'all be thinking about how you're going to win this beef jerky. You know you want to win. It's all on the line.
Second chorus. Tag.
We got to do a lead track, right? In the courses. Y'all ready to compete, or you want to give it a little more time? What the contest is Hal from Hal's Beef Jerky, the best beef jerky in the world, sent us a big old nice package of beef jerky, and he said, hey, I want y'all to compete over this. Don't just, he ain't just sending it just for us to, he said, I want y'all to have to win this.
That doesn't sound like
So
Hal,
the
but okay.
contest is George versus Daniel. You got to pretend like you're the spokesperson for Hal's Beef Jerky, and you got to sell me. And whoever does the best job gets a pack of beef jerky. So, why don't we get this lead track done, and then we'll make it happen. Y'all got any ideas rolling around in your head about how you're going to do it?
Oh yeah. I'm
George may have the edge here because I put George on the spot so much, preacher. I mean, I don't know what the.
I'll share my beef jerky with you.
Check out and see what the odds in Las Vegas are on this right now, because I'm sure the line's moving around a little bit. Tell you what y'all can do. Y'all can be chewing on that while we're. Yeah, seriously, go buy you some, right, George?
Absolutely.
Easy as
Online,
pie.
man. And
Send me some.
I believe it says on the package free shipping, but I don't know if that's true or not.
I want. You know what else I just saw on this package of beef jerky, preacher? It says mild. I wonder if he's selling some hot. That's very tempting. This is TD 1095, by the way, if you're interested in it.
This is Tundesigner. Verse 1.
Let's skip to the chorus.
First chorus. Turn around. Second verse.
This track's got a harmonica in it too.
Oklahoma
Sing it, Preacher.
had a hankering for some beef jerky.
Yes, he did.
So I called up Hal. I said, Hal, I sure would love a bag of your jerky. He said, stop by anytime.
Preacher's in the lead right now. Preacher had
Second
a perfect
chorus.
verse. He the same. George may be leaving empty-handed. I hate to break his heart. He's gotta do something special to win this awesome bag of beef.
Tag.
That's a good track. You want to be noticed, you buy this track.
And put you a good recitation on it.
Put you a recitation about beef jerky. Preacher, I can't. Preacher, I'm sorry, but I mean, I hadn't officially started the contest. So, I mean, that's a good. I'm going to have that in the back of my head, though, as he's got a tiny lead. So, what we're about to do, Hal sent us the most awesome gift. This is our favorite food right here in the world, Hal's beef jerky. And it's easy to buy, easy to get, easy to eat. You start eating it, you don't want to stop. So the contest today, fellas, I might have a few more because I might hold on to some of this for us to compete other ways. But I want you to give the best pitch. You're the spokesperson for Hal's beef jerky, George. And you're going to give me a quick, boom. Here's why.
Quick.
And then Preacher's
You
going to
said a
do it.
minute.
I ain't going to be too strict on the time.
Okay.
But this is what's on the line. This bag of beef jerky. This is a nice
Is that a bag you've eaten out of?
No, this is a fresh bag.
Okay.
Fresh bag right here.
I want a full bag.
So
if
I'm
gonna
gonna flip a coin, see who goes first here.
I'll take tails.
I'm fresh out of money, but let me
He
flip
got-
something.
What you gonna flip? The pen?
I'll flip if
How you gonna flip a pen?
I know how to do this, George. If I flip it and I hold this in, black will be one thing, or gray, black or gray. Preacher, what you going with? We'll let Preacher call it.
Yeah, let Preacher call. That's fine.
Black.
If we land on black, you're going to
Black.
get to choose like a football game. Here we go. Boom. George won.
Okay.
How in the world? How could you tell?
I did it right. I did it right.
Okay.
So here we go. Do you want some background music, George?
If you'd like, I could do some background.
I'm gonna do just some kind of. You want peppy or you want kind of serious?
Just kind of. Hey, folks, this is George Sandler from Tune Designer, and I want to tell you that you should absolutely buy some Hal's beef jerky. We eat it at the studio. I'm going to tell you, it's not like that processed beef jerky that you see in the stores. No, sir. This is handmade by one guy. He makes this every week, and I'm telling you, you're never going to get beef jerky this fresh, this consistent, and this tasty. No preservatives, folks. This is fresh beef jerky. Hal's beef jerky. Get you some today.
I tell you what, he didn't mess up, preacher. I was boom, boom, boom. He didn't put any like bells and whistles in there like I was doing earlier. But I mean, if it's straightforward,
I said no preservatives, handmade. It's not like you're not like
he worked in there some good stuff. Now, preacher, I'm gonna just give you a little bit of advice. I'm the judge here, but I mean, you might want to stay in your preacher voice for this. I'm just saying.
I think you have to stay.
Are you leaning towards preacher or
bad, Brother John, if you'll play some Just As I Am, please.
Oh,
yes.
Just As
Yes, sir.
Man.
Oh, I
It's
think
bad.
George, you didn't specify. I could have done anything you wanted to.
It's all right.
Preacher looks like he's got a plan.
Bad, folks. Thank you for joining us today. This is the old preacher man from Tune Designer. Here on behalf of Hal's Beef Jerky. Folks, let me tell you something. There is no beef jerky on the face of this planet that compares to Hal's. Hal's got the best flavor, the best taste, the best freshness you've ever tasted in your life. And folks, if you really love the Lord, you will really love Hal's Beef Jerky. He even puts a scripture on his bags. John 3:16, and I tell you right here now, I tell you what, if it's the last thing on earth I could have to eat, I would eat me some Hal's Beef Jerky. Y'all check him out.
Oh, George, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you got to give
Preacher
it to him.
just absolutely slayed you. What'd you say at the end, Preacher? If it's the last thing on earth.
The last thing on earth.
If you were on death row and they came in there.
No, not death row. If he's
but
on
I mean,
his
just say
deathbed.
if they were.
Let's say he's on death. He goes, Preacher, what can we get you for your last? What can we get you right before you see those heavenly gates? Hal's Beef Jerky. And
Hey,
boom.
Preacher, George, you got to give it to the preacher. Preacher had a plan. Here you go, Preacher.
He did
Come
well.
on.
Pulling out Just As I Am. Kind of sealed the deal.
I mean,
it's the old. Preacher.
You'll never be able to top that.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like if I mean, George he's the radio voice guy. He can do it, and so it's like I had to, I had to dig for the trenches there.
You know what happened? Everybody had their head bowed and eyes closed, but I was playing piano so I can look, and a vegetarian just came down the aisle. That's why a vegetarian just got born
Wow.
again.
That would be a good line. That would be a good line too.
Even
you want to cure vegetarianism? Give them some Hal's Beef Jerky.
Convert a vegan. There you go.
Well, thank you, Hal. We've had some fun here with this, and we appreciate this beef jerky, man. It makes our sessions go better.
I love this stuff, man.
When we have it in the house here. So thank you so much. Hey, listen, we got openings on our calendar in March. If you've ever wondered about how we do our schedule, we're always tracking every other week. So the next chance was going to be March 11th and 12th.
That's correct.
And then you skip a week and you got another chance. And then, so if you're not getting an email from me saying, hey, we got some openings, then shoot me an email and say, hey, I want to be on your mailing list. And we got a bunch of Tune Ready tracks coming out. We got a bunch of them over there sitting there ready for somebody to write a song to. Go to YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube because we're starting to make a push to get on there.
And subscribe and like.
Subscribe and like our videos. We're going to start focusing on getting our name out there a little more on YouTube.
Yes, sir. And here's the thing. If you subscribe, it's not like, okay, let's say you buy a Christmas gift for somebody. Let's say you buy something from your girlfriend at Soft Surroundings, right? You buy it, And then you're inundated with emails.
Yeah, that's right.
Every 3 or 4 days. Soft surround. We don't.
Yeah.
They don't do that, man. We don't do that. You get the one email letting you know, so you need to subscribe. That's how you keep up with us.
We
can't call you individually. That's not possible.
That's right. So thank y'all for hanging out, and happy, what is it, Tuesday to you. Boom.
Boom, son.